K9G Shard, all stations. I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net at exactly 5 minutes at 8 o'clock. And I'm happy to report that my K9MED is going to be live streaming and recording this net on the internet, on YouTube, and on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Repeating, I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net at exactly 5 minutes at 8 o'clock. This is K9G Shard will be clear, and we stand by for the net. everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. This is what this hobby of Rams radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing an on-air meeting place to all ham radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 plus offset. You need to have that program in your radio in order to have access to the repeater. I am happy to report that my K9MED is live streaming this net on the internet, on YouTube, and he's also recording this net on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. For those of you who are listening on the internet, if you want to check in this net, check in to the internet with the my K9MED. He in turn will relay your internet check to me via the radio. Also, if you're out in the sticks, you can hear the repeater. You can't get to it because you don't have internet access, or you're too far away from it, or the conditions are bad. You can give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline, area code 815-232-FNFN, 232-3636. It's a local Freeport number. I'll take your check-in over the phone, but try to check in on the radio if at all possible. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take a short time our mobile stations. Then after that, we'll take check-ins from anywhere in the region. We'll do our regular features. Friday Night Fun Net Tech Corner. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of a radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS, FT8, DMR, GMRS. If you have any technical questions you'd like to bring before the net, please feel free to do so, and we'll do our best to answer these questions for you. Then we'll do the Friday Night Fun Net contest / DX Corner. Did you make any DX contacts this weekend? I did not. And also we'll do our swap net. You have any items about sell, trade, or want related to the hobbies of RAM radio or computers? We'll definitely do that. Okay, I did not come up with a topic tonight, so we'll just go with the regular round table. So, okay, at this time, do we have any short time on mobile stations I'd like to check in? Please call now.
Good evening, Jimmy. W9JTC, gonna check in short time.
Alpha Kilo 9, Foxtrot Davis, Mobile and Beloit, and AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
Okay, I've got 3 stations checked in so far. W9JTC, Jamie and Robert got you checked in. Son 3, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. You have a good evening. K9F, David and Beloit, I've got you checked in. Short time. Son 3, you have a good evening too, and thank you for checking in. AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, I've got you checked in. Short time, you have a good evening, and thank you for checking in. Are there any more short time mobile stations I'd like to check in?
KD9YBG, Dale, short time tonight.
Bravo, Stephen Rockford, short time, no traffic.
9YI, short time, no traffic.
Okay, hold on. I got a couple more stations checking in. KD9YBG, Dale and Robert got you checked in short time. So, Southern, you have a good evening. Thank you for checking in. Scott, K9YI Monroe, I just barely able to read you the repeater. You're making it. Good. I got you checked in short time. You have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. We'll catch you on the Greene County net this coming Sunday night. Now, there was another station that trying to check in Other station, come back, please.
Hi, Jimmy. This is Whiskey 9, Whiskey Bravo Bravo, Stephen Rockford. Short time, no traffic.
Whiskey 9, Whiskey Bravo Bravo. Okay, Steve, I've got you checked in, Southern. Have a good evening, and thank you for checking in. Do we have any more short time on both stations like to check in? Please call now.
This is K9F, David, mobile and Beloit. I don't know if you caught my first try or not. Again, I'm short time, no traffic.
Okay, AK9F, David Boyd, I did acknowledge you. I did check you into the net. You're checking number 10. So, okay, that sounds good. Southern, thank you for checking in. Any more short time or mobile stations for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
W9GG, Greg in Cherry Valley, short time.
Good evening, Jim in the net. This is AH2I, Alpha Hotel to India, portable checking in. Negative traffic.
Okay, I picked up 2 more stations. WG9GG, Greg in Cherry Valley, got you checked in. Thank you for checking in, Southern. Have a good evening. AH2I, Brad in Rockford, the brains behind the Friday Night Fun Net. I've got you checked in. You have a good evening, and please feel free to jump in anytime you wish. Got you checked in. Okay, thanks for checking in, Brad. Any more short time on both stations of the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KC9QPL, calling Lowe'sburg, short time 73.
K9QPL, Paul in Lowe's Park. Okay, Paul, I've got you checked in. You have a good evening. It's Southern. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Any more short time on both stations you want to check in? Please call now. Okay, I picked up several other early check-ins. N9DLB, Dave here in Freeport. K9KKN, Ken in Dakota. And it's better have K9BYL, Kim. K9ASH, Dwayne. Let's see. And let's see, some more check. KE9CSN, Doug. And KE9COB, Mark. And KE9CZZ. So, let's see, got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 early check-ins. There must be some family stuff going on or something else going on tonight. So, we've got a good turnout so far. The count stands at 17 check-ins. So, okay, let's see if we can pick up any general check-ins. Any general check-ins for Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Central here in Freeport. Are there any general check-ups on Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9MED.
Okay, I've got 2 more stations checked in. KD9MED, Karen in Rockford, the Duke of Digital DX. I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes to roundtable. KD9MED, Mike in Rochelle. Again, he's live streaming the net on YouTube, on the internet. He's also recording on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Okay, sounds good. We'll get back to you guys in a few minutes to the roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
November 9, Oscar Echo Golf. Chris in South Beloit. Good evening, Jimmy, and I have no traffic.
N9OEG, Chris in South Beloit. Okay, Chris, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes at the round table, and thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from anywhere in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, I have some traffic, but we'll save that for later on in the net. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got short time. All right. Several short time stations. Quite a few of them. All right. KD9MED. Carrie, what is going on with you?
This is KD9MED. Thanks, Jimmy. Good evening, everybody. Oh, I've been just getting things done around the house, little repair jobs and cleaning up all the mess, the windfall out on the street, all the maple seeds we got this year. Brief reset. I keep threatening to take the bicycle out one of these days, but I never do it. I always chicken out, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's going to be a nice day. 6-meter season has started. I've made a couple of dozen new 6-meter contacts recently. And brief reset. I see in the news that the old generation NOAA weather satellites are being decommissioned now. They turned out the lights on NOAA 18 yesterday, I think, and the other two NOAA satellites that broadcast on the 137 megahertz band are going to be turned off pretty soon too. So three less things to listen to, but there's always more satellites going up than there are coming down. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good there, Kerry. Well, thanks for checking in. We'll look forward to your DX report later on. Yeah, Joe, K9JPP, was here at my QTH this past Monday. He was giving me the new script for the Thursday evening Skywarn training net. He was, well, of course, I talked to him on the phone. He was telling me the NOAA weather radio station in Rockford, KZG 57, is going to be off the air for a few days. They're going to be doing some upgrades. I've told him, anybody who wants to listen to any of the weather reports, you're welcome to tune into our Freeport weather station, KZZ 56 162.450 megahertz, and they broadcast out of the Quad Cities. So anybody who wants to get any weather information, you're welcome to tune into that station. I don't know how long the Rockford weather station will be off the air, but I'm just letting you know you have an extra, one other station you can tune into. KZZ 56 here in Freeport, 162.450 megahertz. They broadcast out of the Quad Cities. Okay, I'll get back to you, Carrie, in a few minutes. Thanks for checking in. KD9MED, Mike, good to hear you back on the air again. What's going on with you?
Well, taking a little break from everything. You know, I've been working a lot of hours and stuff lately. It's just how things are going. So decided to, just say, I need a weekend. So that's why I'm here tonight. Other than that, not too much going on. Brief reset here. I've been taking care of myself, exercising, eating good, and, feeling good and, looking healthy and all that. And looking also forward to the Japanese festival that'll be held up in the Anderson Gardens here in July. So that's about all I've got going on at the moment.
That's good to hear there, Mike. Okay, sounds good. Let me know if you get any internet checking. So that sounds good. Okay, Mike. Hey, thank you for checking in. N9OEG, Chris in South Beloit. What's going on with you?
N9OEG, Chris here, and not a whole lot really. Played on 15 meters this afternoon and got a hold of a museum ship in San Diego, the USS Midway, and that worked out pretty good considering I'm using the wrong antenna. Using a Antron A99, which is a 10/11 meter antenna, but using an antenna tuner, I was able to get in there pretty good. Planning on hanging my wire antenna up higher in a tree tomorrow or Sunday. I've got a slingshot kit with a fishing reel on it, and hopefully I can send it over the top of the tree so that'll get me about 50 feet up. So that should help on that antenna. Other than that, just working, and when I can, play radio.
Well, I'll tell you what, Richard N9ZO had said something many years ago, which I always remember. There are three things that come first. Number one is your family, number two is your job, and number three is the radio.
I know, but the job really interferes with my leisure time. Hi.
I understand, I know, but think of it this way. If you wouldn't have your job, you wouldn't be making all that dough. You wouldn't be able to buy all this radio equipment and this antenna stuff.
That's very true, but if you ask my better half, she says I have too much.
Okay, Chris, sounds good. Hey, I'll get back to you in a few minutes here for the second go-around here. You want to add anything else? Thank you for checking in. That concludes my list. We have any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Day from everywhere in the region. Without traffic, please call now. Unable to copy. The last station tried to check in. You might want to increase your power or change location. I need somebody to go to the input and see if we can pick up that station out of the weeds there. Let's try that one more time, please. Anybody copy that station? I can't hear them at all. It's nothing but noise here. Okay, we're going to try it one more time. You might, again, please increase your power or change your location. Let's try that one more time, please. Okay, we'll move on. Let's see if we get any more check-ins. Any more stations you want to check the Friday Night Fun Day? Please call now. This is K9GTR, the Friday Night Fun Day, the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring from Friday Night Fun Day, Central and Freeport. Okay, I am going to go ahead with the my traffic. Now, tomorrow, June the 7th, Stevens County Repeater Association is going to be having a bi-monthly VE testing session. This will take place at the Freeport Public Library tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m. If you want more information, you may contact John Mitchell, W9JC, Whiskey 9 Juliet Charlie, at area code 815-238-7485. I repeat, area code 815-238-7485. Or you can contact him at John Mitchell 61, Sierra India X-ray Tango Yankee dash Oscar November Echo or John Mitchell 61 at gmail.com. But I think you're better off calling them on the phone. I'll repeat the number. Area code 815-238-7485. Give them a call and let them know that you're coming to the BE testing session tomorrow. It sounds like we may have a good turnout again, like we did the past couple of times, so that'd be good. So let's hope for a big turnout tomorrow. Let's pack the place. Let's see, get a lot of new ham radio operators on the air, or those upgrades there too. All right, just a minute. Got some more traffic to pass along. Weekly Friday morning breakfast. It meets every Friday morning from 7:30 a.m. until about 9 a.m. We order breakfast at 8 a.m. It's an informal gathering of ham folks. No affiliations necessary. Good food and good company. Everyone is welcome to attend. It's held at the Spring Garden Family Restaurant, 4820 4820 North 2nd Street, Wells Park, Illinois, 61111. I talked to Mark, KD9COB. He attended the breakfast. He said by his count there were about 15 people there, so that was definitely a good turnout. If you're not doing anything on Friday mornings, go to the Spring Garden Family Restaurant and have breakfast with your fellow ham radio operators. Also, the monthly Saturday morning breakfast, the Greater Boyd Hams Radio Club, or G-Bark, meets monthly on the second Saturday of the month at 8 a.m. It's at Denny's Restaurant, or the Flying J Truck Stop, Illinois 75 and I-90 39. All are welcome to join the group for food and lots of ham talk. During the warmer weather months, a fox hunt follows breakfast, approximately at 10 a.m. I think last month they did not have the fox hunt, so that'll take place a week from tomorrow, June 14th. Again, the Greater Boyd Hams Radio Club at G-Bark has their monthly breakfast on second Saturday of the month at 8 a.m. Okay. Okay, before we proceed, are there any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, somebody was trying to key up. Is somebody here trying to check in? Please go now. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go around a second time here. All right. Carrie, K9MED, I'll get back to you in a couple minutes for your DX report, but is there anything else I'd like to bring before the net at this time?
This is KD9MED. No, I think that about covers it. Thanks a lot, KD9MED.
You're welcome, Terry. I'll get back to you in a few minutes for the DX report. Thanks for checking in. Okay, K9MED, Mike, anything else I'd like to bring before the net? Okay, I guess not. N9OEG, Chris and South Boyd, anything else you want to bring before the net?
N9OEG. Not that I can think of, other than let's hope that we have some decent weather keep coming.
Yes, I think it's supposed to be this way. Probably not. Well, probably won't get any rain till probably Sunday, they're saying now. And I think the starting Wednesday of next week will be in the low to mid 80s. So summer's making a comeback. That's good to hear.
Yeah, my lawn needs just sunlight now, and I think we're good on rain for at least a few days. So, yeah, that's all I had.
Sounds good, Chris. Hey, thanks for checking. I know you don't check in that often, but it's always good when you do check it. So, okay, we'll talk to you later. Okay. Before we get to the DX corner, we have any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, at this time we'll go into the Friday Night Fun Net contest / DX corner. Did you make any DX contacts? No, I did not. I think I did make a contact the last weekend, but it was on the Memorial Day. But that was about it there. So okay, does any station have any DX contacts? Any DX reports? Okay, Kerry, K9MED, did you make any DX contact?
This is KD9MED. Yeah, let me bring up the stats here. I should have had that ready for you. I missed last week, so I'll give you last week's stats. Last week it was 122 contacts and 16 countries. This week is 66 contacts and 7 countries. We had a big geomagnetic storm this last weekend, and I didn't even try to get on the air until Tuesday, so I didn't do a whole lot operating. But like I said, 6 meters is opened up. I also worked a couple of, you've all heard of TOTAs. Well, I worked a couple of LC TOTAs this week, and that's the Lewis and Clark Trail on the air station. Oops. A couple of the Lewis and Clark Trail stations. So they're out there too. All right, KD9MED.
Okay, Kerry, sounds good. Yeah, I heard about that. I think this coming Sunday, I think if I understand correct, I think it's the last day, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have to look that up. I saw a bunch of guys. They were calling CQ-LCT, and I didn't know what that meant, so I didn't answer them. You know, I thought, well, maybe they don't want to hear from me. You know, but then I looked up. I asked an artificial intelligence, what does CQ-LCT mean, and it knew right off the bat. It knew exactly what it was. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good, Kerry. This is K9G Star to Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater and Rockford transmitting Friday Night Fun Net, Central and Freeport. Okay, I worked the station. It was on the Memorial Day, May 26th. It was on. I gave this report last week, but of course you weren't on the air then. So okay, it was on 14.254 megahertz and the 20 meter band at 16:37 hours. That thing was, I think, Alpha Charlie 1 Romeo Hotel is giving me 4.0. That was a POTA in New Hampshire. So that was my last DX contact. I haven't heard made any contact since.
Well, keep plugging at it. Fine business, old man. KD9MED.
Sounds good, Kerry, thanks. Any other station have any DS reports they'd like to pass along at this time? Okay, let's go ahead with the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to hobbies of RAM, radio, or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of stuff. We mention price over the air, but the haggling should take place either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Is there any station with swap net traffic at this time? Okay, do we have any more stations? We'd like to check in the Friday night fun net. We're coming home to the Friday night fish fry, steak fry, grocery shopping, or the show. We just came home, just turned the radio on. We've been copying the mail for the last 31, 32 minutes. This is your chance to check in the Friday night fun net from anywhere in the region. To withdraw traffic, please call K9 GTR. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me repeat. Tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m. at Freeport Public Library, Stevens County Repeater Association will be conducting a VE testing session. We have the VE testing sessions on the first Saturday of the even-numbered months. So, once again, if you want more information, you may contact John Mitchell, W9JC, area code 815. Oh. What the hell? Oh boy, what did I do with that? This was all I need. Now I lost that phone number. Here we go. Anybody who wants more information about VE testing session may contact John Mitchell, W9JC, Whiskey 9 Juliet Charlie, at area code 815-238-7485. Area code 815-238-7485. Yeah. Now we're gonna have the VE testing session. We have I don't know how many people we may have listening on scanners who are not ham radio operators, but they listen to this net, so we're doing the VE testing session. Those people who are listening on scanners, may you want to, as soon as you hear the right answer, hurry up and write them down, memorize them in your head. But don't bring them with you to the VE testing session tomorrow, or you'll get in the doghouse. All question. Which type of voice mode is often used for long distance or weak signal contacts on the VHF and UHF bands? A. FM. B. DRM. C. SSB. D. PM. Which type of voice mode is often used for long distance or weak signal contacts on the VHF and UHF bands? A. FM. B. DRM. Whatever that is. C. SSB. D. PM. I don't know about that. Anybody have a correct answer to this question?
KD9MED is guessing C. Charlie.
You are correct, Gary. You are correct. Which type of voice mode is often used for long distance or weak signal contacts on the VHF and UHF bands? Correct answer is C. Charlie, SSB. All right, let's find another one here. Those of you who know CW should know the correct answer to this question by heart. What is the approximate bandwidth required to transmit a CW signal? A. 2.4 kilohertz. B. 150 hertz. C. 1,000 hertz. D. 15 kilohertz. I think I might have read this question before. What is the approximate bandwidth required to transmit a CW signal? A. 2.4 kilohertz. B. 150 hertz. C. 1,000 hertz. D. 15 kilohertz. Anybody have a correct answer to this question? Okay, what is the approximate bandwidth required to transmit a CW signal? Correct answer is B. Bravo. 150 hertz. So, I'll tell you what, Mark, KD9COB wants to get into the CW. And I think that's definitely great on his part. So we wish him lots of luck. Unfortunately, the guy who helped him out, Larry K9KGT, is, as far as I know, he's still in the hospital. Last I heard, when I talked to him, he was going to be moving to Wesley Willows. Whether this is actually taking place or not, I don't know. It's if I find out anything, if I find out he's there, I'm going to ask everybody if anybody can give him a radio so at least he can listen to the different nets and stuff. Okay. These next two questions are from the general class. How do the lengths of a 3-element Yagi reflector and director compare to that of the driven element? A. The reflector is longer and the director is shorter. B. The reflector is shorter and the director is longer. C. They are all the same length. D. Relative length depends on the frequency of operation. How do the lengths of a 3-element Yagi reflector and director compare to that of the driven element? A. The reflector is longer and the director is shorter. B. The reflector is shorter and the director is longer. C. They are all the same length. D. Relative length depends on the frequency of operation. Anybody have correct answer to this question? Stand by hotline. Case 9 GCR, the Friday Night Fun, the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. That was John, Case 9 DDF, John and Elgin. I guess the conditions are not good tonight. You could just barely hear the repeater, and you could hardly hear my phone ring. But hey, the rest of it, did you hear that phone ring, folks? It's a real telephone ring, not that phony baloney cell phone ring. One moment, please, while I check John in. All right, now, let me read this. I want to read this question again. I got to find it. Oh, just a minute. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to read this question again. How do the lengths of a three-element Yagi reflector and director compare to that of a driven element? A, the reflector is longer and the director is shorter. B, the reflector is shorter and the director is longer. C, they are all the same length. D, relative length depends on the frequency of operation. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. How do the lengths of a three-element Yagi reflector and director compare to that of the driven element? Correct answer is A alpha. The reflector is longer and the director is shorter. Okay, find another general question here. Okay. Which of the following is a characteristic of using a gamma match with a Yagi antenna? A, it does not require the driven element to be insulated from the boom. B, it does not require any inductors or capacitors. C, it is useful for matching multi-band antennas. D, all of these choices are correct. Which of the following is a characteristic of using a gamma match with a Yagi antenna? A, it does not require the driven element to be insulated from the boom. B, it does not require any inductors or capacitors. C, it is useful for matching multi-band antennas. D, all these choices are correct. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. Which of the following is a characteristic of using a gamma match with a Yagi antenna? The correct answer is A alpha. It does not require the driven element to be insulated from the boom. Okay. We're going to go back to doing the general questions. But before we do that, do we have any more stations who just joined us? I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun then. Please go now.
KC9 GCR W9AXD Repeater Rockford. I'm Mobile Jimmy. I'm in and out. I'm just checking in to say hello to everybody on the net. Back to net.
W9AXD. Okay, man, I've got you checked in. Thanks for checking in. You have a good evening. I'm going to let you go so you can concentrate on your driving. Thanks for checking in. Celery, you have a good evening. Okay, do we have any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Deck? Please go now. Okay, next two questions are from the text Q&A. Yeah. Okay. Which of the following components can consist of three regions of semiconductor material? A. Alternator. B. Transistor. C. Triode. D. Pentagrid the converter. Which of the following components can consist of three regions of semiconductor material? A. Alternator. B. Transistor. C. Triode. D. Pentagrid converter. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. Which of the following components can consist of three regions of semiconductor material? Correct answer is B. Bravo. Transistor. Okay, I'm trying to avoid reading the same question, though. Yeah, I'm not reading that one. Oh, boy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Yeah, I'm going to read this one, yeah. What should be the first step to resolve non-fiber optic cable TV interference caused by your amateur radio transmission? B. Add a low-pass filter to the TV antenna input. B. Add a high-pass filter to the TV antenna input. C. Add a preamplifier to the TV antenna input. D. Be sure all TV feed line coaxial connectors are installed properly. What should be the first step to resolve non-fiber optic cable TV interference caused by your amateur radio transmission? A. Add a low-pass filter to the TV antenna input. B. Add a high-pass filter to the TV antenna input. C. Add a preamplifier to the TV antenna input. D. Be sure all TV feed line coaxial connectors are installed properly. Anybody have correct to answer this question? Okay. What should be the first step to resolve non-fiber optic cable TV interference caused by your amateur radio transmission? Most correct answer is B, as D delta. D delta. Be sure all TV feed line coaxial connectors are installed properly. Okay, now we're going to do two more from the general class. Before we do so, are there any more stations that just joined us that like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Okay, folks, sorry about this. Let's see. Just a minute. Oh. All right. What combination of a mixer's local oscillator, or LO, and RF input frequencies is found in the output? A. The ratio. B. The average. C. The sum and difference. D. The arithmetic product. What combination of a mixer's local oscillator, LO, and RF input frequencies is found in the output? A, the ratio. B, the average. C, the sum and difference. D, the arithmetic product. Anybody have correct answer to this question? Okay. What combination of a mixer's local oscillator, or LO, and RF input frequencies is found in the output? The correct answer is C, Charlie, the sum and difference. Okay. Which of the following narrowband digital modes can receive signals with very low signal-to-noise ratio? A, MSK 144. B, FT8. C, Amtor. D, MSFK32. Which of the following narrowband digital modes can receive signals with very low signal-to-noise ratio? A, MSK 144. B, FT8. C, Amtor. D, MSFK32. Anybody have correct answer to this question? Okay. Which of the following narrowband digital modes can receive signals with very low signal-to-noise ratios? The correct answer is B, Bravo, FT8. Okay. Okay, do we have any more stations who just joined us? Would like to check the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now.
Being Jimmy, this is KD9GDY, Jim in Beloit.
KD9GDY, well, hello, stranger, long time no hear. How you doing, man?
Doing quite well, thanks for asking. Yeah, I've had to remember how to talk on the radio here. It's been probably a couple of months at least since I've checked in with you.
Okay, sounds good. What's happening in your ham radio world?
Well, not a whole lot. I did go to the breakfast there this morning in Rockford and got to visit with a lot of the Rockford rah-rah hams. That was great. And I hadn't been there for probably over a month. And really, that's about it. I was thinking about doing some field day participating with the Beloit Club and the rah-rah Club. And so that'll be coming up in a few weeks. Looking forward to it. And we'll turn it back over to you there, Jimmy. This is KD9GDY.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, one of the new kids on the block, the new hams, Mark, K9COB, is very much interested in wants to do a CW. As my understanding, I think you might be able to help him out.
Okay, I did see him this morning. I didn't really talk to him. He was ways down along the table there, so I didn't have any idea that he was interested in CW. But yeah, maybe I can work with him possibly. So I have talked to him a few times. So yeah, fine business. Thanks for letting me know that, Jimmy. I'll try to get with him and see what's going on.
Okay, sounds good, Jim. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend, and don't be a stranger.
I'll be listening here on the side. This is KD9GDY, Jim in Beloit.
Okay, thanks for checking in, Jim. Good hearing from you again. Okay, any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
W9KLG, short time there, Jimmy. Sorry I haven't been checking in. I've been really working on my go box here, getting it ready for field day.
Stand by hotline. Okay, Kevin. W9KLG, okay, Kevin, I've got you checked in short time. 7-3, have a good evening. All right, just a minute. I'm going to put down KD9ACI. That was Audrey, the better half of KD9ACI. She just passed her technician's test on the online test last night. So she'll be on the air here in a few days. So that is definitely that's definitely good news. Oh, you heard first on the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, W9KLG, Kevin, you still there? I know you're short time. All right, he's checked in. That is definitely good news. KD9ACI better have up just to pass your technician's test last night. So we're having a new ham in the area. That's great. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9YFT.
KD9YFT, Rich, down in the China, where the 147-165 repeater is located. Hey, what's going on there, Rich?
I just thought I'd check in short time. I got the radios moved to a different room, and I'm just trying to make sure they work. So that's all I'm up to tonight.
Stand by. All stations, stand by. Hotline. I'll get back to you in a few minutes, Rich. This is K9G Charter Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. That was November 3, Kilo Delta Papa. Audrey is the person's niece there, so that's good. That's good. New kid on the block here. That sounds good. KD9YFT. Sorry for the interruption there, but you were saying something about the radio when the phone rang. Say that again.
Yeah, I just moved my radio room to a different room in the house, and making sure everything's working, and make sure I can still hit Rockford, which is, or Loves Park, which it appears that I can. So everything's good here. So I think we're going to make this a short time call, and welcome The newcomer.
You bet, Walter, the newcomer. This is great. Not only that, we got our VE testing session will take place tomorrow here in Freeport. I think we're going to have a good turnout. We'll get some more hands. Rich, thank you for checking in. We'll catch you on Tuesday nights on the old county nets. Okay, are there any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun then? Please go now. Okay, now somebody's keying up. We ain't got no audio, no nothing, just a mic click. Let's come try that one more time, please. Okay. Well, we're going to take a break from the trivia segment. Now, we've got let's see. We got 3 weeks from this coming weekend is field day. This is something we all look forward to every year. I'm going to tell you about, we already know about the field day location in Rock County in Wisconsin. Okay, first of all, our Stevens County Repeater Association will be holding their field day activities on Saturday, June 28th, Sunday, June 29th at Flagstaff Hill, beautiful Crape Park on the southwest side of Freeport. Every day they're going to set up between 10 and 11 p.m., 10 and 11 a.m., I should say. Our annual potluck will take place, let's see, at noon, and the VE and the field day activities will get underway at 1 p.m. We're going to be operating until sunset and when we close down for the night. There will be no nighttime operations. So, also, the RARA will be conducting their field day activities at Camp Winnebago, just north of Rockford on Harlem Road. I'm planning on going there like I did last year. I think we had a wonderful time last year. Okay. There's another field day activity in Winnebago County. Let me reset. Okay, Dennis, November 9th, X-Ray Kilo Hotel is going to be having his field day activity. This is going to be put on by the State Line Amateur Radio Club. That will take place at 14014 State Line Road in Durand, Illinois. 14014 State Line Road in Durand, Illinois. Okay. That's going to be put on by State Line and Amateur Radio Club, and also November 9th, X-Ray Kilo Hotel, Dennis. Now, campers are welcome. The location is 1,000 feet above sea level. Now, the talk-around frequency is 147.420 simplex. 147.420 simplex. That's our Stevens County Aries simplex frequency. There are going to be 6 or 7 stations set up. 6 or 7 stations set up. I was talking to Dennis this morning on a 3.9 repeater. He was telling me he's got 2 very tall 140-foot towers. He's going to put almost every kind of antenna you can imagine, you can think of on those towers. He'll definitely be in business. So, okay. There's your field day activities set up in Stevenson and Winnebago County. Now, let's hope... Let me reset. There's your information about the field day activities in Stevenson and Winnebago County. Let's hope, in fact, let's pray that we don't have any rain or no nothing. We just have nice, quiet, sunny skies and warm temperatures all day and all night. Maybe you might want to bring your fan there to blow the mosquitoes and the flies away. Okay. Do we have any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Deck. Please call now. Okay, now we're going to resume the trivia segment. We're going back to technicians. Now, what did I do with my magnifying glass? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, we'll find it. All right. Hold on. All right. What are the toughest questions in the Tech General and Extra Q&A? Your tower questions, of course. Those of you who are listening, are probably listening on scanners. You're taking you come to Freeport to take your technicians a test. You pass. Someday, you're going to be involved in a tower climbing expedition. You're really going to be climbing the tower itself. You're going to be part of the ground support crew. This next question, they ask this question tomorrow at the VE testing session here in Freeport, and you get it right. This might be the question that puts you over the top as far as getting your license goes. All right, here we go. Which is the proper grounding method for a tower? A single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B, a ferret core RF choke connected between the tower and ground. C, a connection between the tower base and a cold water pipe. D, separate 8-foot ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Which is the proper grounding method for a tower? A single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B, a ferret core RF choke connected between the tower and ground. C, a connection between the tower base and the cold water pipe. B, separate 8-foot ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Anybody have the correct answer to this question? You tower climbers should know the correct answer to this question by heart. K9YI. Go ahead, Scott.
I think it's the last one. D as in Delta.
You are correct, Scott. You are correct. Which is the proper grounding method for a tower? The correct answer is D Delta. Separate 8-foot ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Okay, Scott, thanks for checking in again and getting that question right. Okay, let's find another one. All right. Okay. Which of the following is true when installing grounding conductors used for lightning protection? A, use only non-insulated wire. B, wires must be carefully routed with precise right-angle bends. C, sharp bends must be avoided. D, common grounds must be avoided. Which of the following is true when installing grounding conductors used for lightning protection? A. Use only non-insulated wire. B. Wires must be carefully routed with precise right angle bends. C. Sharp bends must be avoided. D. Common grounds must be avoided. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. Which of the following is true when installing grounding conductors used for lightning protection? The correct answer is C, Charlie. Sharp bends must be avoided. Okay. Okay, we'll read two more questions. I think I already read that one. Let's find another one. We'll read two more questions in the general class, and I think we'll call it quits as far as the trivia segment tonight. Okay. Which of the following is used to determine RF exposure from a transmitted signal? A. Its duty cycle. B. Its frequency. C. Its power density. D. All these choices are correct. Which of the following is used to determine RF exposure from a transmitted signal? A. Its duty cycle. B. Its frequency. C. Its power density. D. All these choices are correct. Anybody have correct to answer this question? Go ahead, Scott.
I believe it's the last one, all of the above, the D as in Delta.
You are correct, Scott. You are correct. Which of the following is used to determine RF exposure from a transmitted signal? A. Its duty cycle. B. Its frequency. C. Its power density. Well, the correct answer is D, delta. All of these choices are correct. All right. I think we're going to do one more, and I think that'll do it for this week. One move, please. All right. Okay. All right. Final question. Where should lightning arresters be located? A. Where the feed lines enter the building. B. On the antenna opposite the feed point. C. In series with each ground lead. D. At the closest power pole ground electrode. Where should lightning arresters be located? A. Where the feed lines enter the building. B. On the antenna opposite the feed point. C. In series with each ground lead. D. At the closest power pole ground electrode. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. Where should lightning arresters be located? Correct answer is A, alpha, where the feed lines enter the building. Okay, I want to thank everybody for participating in Friday Night Fun Trivia. Tonight we had a good turnout. Everybody answered the questions correctly. We'll do this again maybe next week. So hopefully you people are ready to take your test here in Freeport tomorrow. Will be ready. Like I said, I hope you wrote all the information down and memorized it. Don't take him to the VE testing session tomorrow or you'll end up in the doghouse. Are there any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, well at this time, I think I'm going to give you all the rundown of all the other nets we have in the area. In about 45 minutes at 10 o'clock, the night watch net will take place on the 443.750 repeater in Chicago with a PL 114.8 plus offset, or you can also pick them up on Chad's 440.950 repeater in Janesville. That has a PL of 123.0 plus offset. It's the night watch net. That net runs 7 nights a week. They usually have like a social, like a get together every Friday evening. So beware, there may not even be a net tonight. We'll just tune in and see what happens at 10 o'clock. Don't forget the Saturday evening ride-tune net, which takes place on this repeater tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. I will be in net control, and net control usually picks a topic. Well, I for one, I don't pick any topics. The other net control operators do. And if you want to talk about that topic, fine. If you want to bring up something else, that's fine too. But that's what it's all about, ride-tune. We go around a few times. Okay. The Big Thunder Amps Radio Club holds its Sunday evening net at 7 p.m. on the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere. The Greene County Aries Racing net meets every Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater in Monroe. Scott, K9YI, does net control that net. He participated successfully in the trivia segment. He checked in last Sunday. That net went for about about 2 hours. There was a ride-through session afterwards. That didn't get done until after 10 o'clock. But that's a good net. Check it. Those of you who've never heard that net before, check it out. The Whiteside County Aries net is held each and every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. on the 146.850 repeater in Sterling. You shouldn't have any problem getting into that repeater. The antenna is about 300 feet in the air. It's on the Illinois State Police Troop 1 radio tower at their main headquarters in Sterling. Monday evenings at 7 p.m. you have the Monday night Rah Info Net. At 7 p.m. Larry K9KTT and I share the duties and net control operator. I don't know if he will be around Monday or not. If he's not, I will do the net. The Lee County Aries net meets each and every Monday evening at 8 p.m. on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon. And the Kishwaukee Amps Radio Club holds its Monday evening net at 8:30 p.m. on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb. Okay, before I continue, do we have any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, let me continue on with the other nets in the area. The Tuesday evening, you got the Tuesday evening net, which meets on this repeater at 7 p.m. I got some information to pass along. The Rock County Public Service net is taking a 3-month break. There will not be a net until sometime September, sometime after Labor Day. I'm just passing that information along to you. No Rock County Public Service net released for the next 3 months on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville. The The Ogle County hams net meets each and every Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon. If time permits, there will be a brief simplex net on the 146.595 simplex. Due to the severe weather last Tuesday, there was no simplex net held. At 9 p.m., the Ogle County Aries and Skywarn net meets on the 147.165 repeater. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. on this repeater, you got the Wednesday chat net. It's very similar to the Saturday evening Ragtune net. I think KD9SSV Mike was net control this past Wednesday. Also at 7 p.m. here in Freeport on the 147.390 repeater, I do the Stevens County Aries net. Thursday evenings at 7 p.m., we have the Winnebago County Skywarn training net. I was the net control last night. I think we had about eight check-ins last night. I was net control this past Monday. Joe K9JPP came by, gave me the new script for the net. I even showed him my ham chat. He was very impressed. He even took a picture of me, which will appear on the Skywarn Facebook page. Okay. Also, the Thursday evening Rock Dane Roundtable net, which is usually held on 440.950 repeater in Janesville, is also taking a 3-month break. They're going to be taking a hiatus. They will not be back on there until sometime after Labor Day. So, okay. I believe, I think the DeKalb County Aries net meets on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb. Okay, the Senile net takes place on 14.287 megahertz, 20 meters upper sideband with Chuck, W9AXD as net control operator. That net is held between 1400 and 1500 hours Zulu, or 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. local time. Okay, now you're all caught up to date in the local nets. Support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. If you're a member of any ham radio club, by all means, support your local club. Okay, do we have any more stations I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now. Well, I'm going to tell you what, does anybody have any questions, comments, or any input, any traffic you'd like to bring for the net this time? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Well, the night's still young. It's only 9:25, so we're going to go. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to read some radio nut jokes. If people got kicked out in the last a few weeks ago, I read them. So, okay, this one's courtesy of Justin. At the time, he was K9CSW. He's now K9FEO, and Mike H9JZ. You know you are a radio nut when you get pulled over by the undercover cop because you were honking CQ at him because he had all those antennas on his car. Here's another one from Mike, H9JZ. You know you're a radio nut when you move your family to a new location, which is as close to a 2-meter 440 repeater side as you can get. Just a minute, hold on. This is also from Mike. You know your radio nut when you put handler ears on your dog so you can get a better signal when you are walking your dog. Another one from Mike. You know your radio nut when you install a 2-meter 440 mobile radio on your riding lawnmower. Here's another one from Mike, K9RFD. You know your radio nut when one of your local Skywarn members and your dog are both named Stormy. Here's my own radio nut joke. I got so many of them and you wouldn't know what to believe. You know your radio nut when you go to every garage sale and yard sale within 100 miles of your home QTH, and you're looking to buy any used ham radio gear before it is taken to a ham fest and it is sold there. Here's one from Kirk, KD9MED. You know your radio nut when you go to the doctor, and when they take your blood pressure, you ask him how many watts he's putting out, and when they take your temperature and read the thermometer, you ask them what your SWR is. Okay, do we have any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Here's one from Al, K9EPZ. By the way, he's supposed to be back home. Back at his home in Westfield, Iowa. I talked to him on the phone. I think it was last Friday he checked in on the phone. He was talking to a contractor about putting up a tower, a 40-foot tower. The contractor told him it's going to cost him $700 just to install the concrete base for the tower. He said he'll definitely save enough money for to do that. But okay, this is one from Al. You know your radio nut when you go looking for a new house, and instead of asking the real estate agent how many bedrooms it has, you ask about the land elevation and if it's on a hill. I think I read this last week. Here's a radio nut joke from the late, great Scott Francis, 89 at SF. At that time, he was KG9SF. You know you're a radio nut when you have a dog that barks O-U-T in Morse code when he or she wants to go out instead of scratching on the door. Okay, do we have any more stations who want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, let me tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. At last count, I believe we have close to 200 people signed up for it. Go to the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, punch in your call sign, follow the instructions, and you're in business. You can listen to past editions of the Friday Night Fun Net. I don't know how many we've recorded over the past 2 or 3 years we've done this, but definitely a lot. Listen to the Friday Night Fun Net all day, every day, all night, every night. Every night is Friday night for the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. We'll say it's 3 in the morning, you can't sleep. So you decide you're going to turn on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page and listen to the Friday Night Fun Net. If that doesn't put you to sleep, I don't know what will. Then I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232-FN-FN-2323636. I had 3 stations that checking on the phone. I've had the mic key when you heard it ring earlier. You heard that telephone ring, folks? That's a real telephone ring, not that phony cell phone ring. You've seen pictures of it on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. It's a traditional red desktop touch-tone telephone. Okay, do we have any more stations? Want to check in at this time? Please go now. Well, I'll tell you what. When Marv, Doug, and let's see, Guy said they would not be available, I thought, oh boy, I thought I was probably going to have a very slow turnout. Didn't have much of a turnout at all, but I'll tell you what, it's going good so far. Let's see. How many check-ins have I got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on there check-ins, 3 hotlines, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 early bird check-ins, 3 hotline check-ins, a total count overall of 27 check-ins. It ain't bad at all. If you have any more stations want to check in, please call now.
K9RUK, number 8.
Sounds good, Marv. K9RUK, what's going on with you?
Not too much. I was playing around with my 40-meter transmitter and receiver, and I got my indoor antenna adjusted, but I'm not hitting anybody. I can hear them, but I'm not getting any responses. I'm not too concerned at this point. I will do some more checking.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Hopefully that works for you.
It will. I got a few more things to set up here on it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Marv. Hey, thanks for checking in. Tell you have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, do we have any more stations who'd like to check in? Please call now.
KE9COB.
Okay. Mark, you're checking in. Okay, I didn't put you down as an early check-in, but I can change that. What's going on with you, Mark?
Oh, I attended a 50-year friend of mine's retirement party tonight. It was interesting.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Jim, Case, let's see, just a minute, let me find this call. KD9GDY checked in. I told him about your situation, how you wanted to get into CW. He said he saw you there at the breakfast this morning. He says he's going to try to get a hold of you.
Roger that. I can give him my email address, which is ke9cob@gmail.com.
I'll tell you what. Better yet, let's see if he's still on the air. KD9GDY, Jim, are you still on the air?
This is KD9GDY listening. Go ahead.
Okay, why don't you guys, I got to go in the other room for a few minutes. Why don't you guys, you and Mark, get together?
Roger that. Hey, Mark, yeah, good to see you at breakfast there. If you have any questions at all on CW, I can probably give you a hand, get you started. Maybe we can work together a little bit. I'm fine with that. Can you give me your call? I know it ends in COB, Charlie Oscar Bravo, but give me your full call once again.
KE9COB, Kilo Echo 9, Charlie Oscar Bravo.
QSL on that. All right, Mark, real good, and that's at gmail.com. So I'll shoot you a quick email, and then we can get that ball rolling. So I don't know how long Jimmy had to step away from the station, but anyway, yeah, it was good to see you and everybody else this morning there at the Rah breakfast down there in Rockford. So I'll try to make it when I can. This is KD9GDY. I'll turn it back to you, Mark.
Roger that. Yeah, send me an email with your phone number in it, and we'll talk. And there's probably some tips you can give me, no doubt about it. I appreciate your help.
Roger that. Okay, Jimmy, are you back there yet? This is KD9GDY, Jim in Beloit. Hearing none. Okay, anyway, I'll jump back on here. I'm just sitting in the station tonight, and I had some extra time, and I haven't checked in a while, but I've got the solder iron hot. We're doing some musical chord work here, and so it's pretty simple. Just throwing a little bit of solder on some wire here and having a little fun with it. So anyway, that's going good, and listening to the radio and hearing everybody out there this evening. So Scott, if you're still listening, good to hear you on. Scott from Monroe, and KC9YI, and I heard some other familiar calls there too as well. So anyway, let's see if Jimmy's back yet. Go ahead there if you're back there, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay, K9G, sure, I'm back.
Okay, I'll hand it back to net control then, KD9GDY.
Okay, I go, well, nothing better than you two should get good and talk on the radio. Okay, sounds good. Well, okay, Mark, sounds like you're in business.
Appreciate your help, gentlemen. KE9COB monitoring.
Okay, sounds good. 7, thank you. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I am now, just a minute. All right, you're a regular check-in. I did not even put down EB for early bird check-in, but yeah, that's okay. You're a regular check-in, so okay, sounds good. Thanks. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Well, okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We got 20 minutes until 10 o'clock. We got plenty of time to kill. The night is still young. So, okay, so now, what I'm going to do next, I haven't read this in a while. We're going to read the DX Code of Conduct. 1. I will listen and then listen again before calling. 2. I will only call if I can copy the DX station properly. 3. I will not trust the DX cluster and will be sure of the DX station's call sign before calling. 4. I will not interfere with the DX station nor anyone calling and will never tune up on the DX frequency or in the QSX slot. 5. I will wait for the DX station to end the contact before I call. 6. I will always send my full call sign. 7. I will call and then listen for a reasonable interval. I will not call continuously. 8. I will not transmit when the DX operator calls another call sign, not mine. 9. I will not transmit when the DX operator queries a call sign, not like mine. 10. I will not transmit when the DX station requests geographic areas other than mine. 11. When the DX operator calls me, I will not repeat my call sign unless I think he has copied it incorrectly. 12. I will be thankful if and when I do make a contact. 13. I will respect my fellow hams and conduct myself so as to earn their respect. And the number 14, this is what Kerry K9MED and I came up with. Number 14. I will send a QSL card or email to the DX operator to confirm my contact with the station. That's the DX Code of Conduct. Now, I'm going to read the Contester's Code of Ethics. 1. I will learn and obey the rules of any contest I enter, including the rules of my entry category. 2. I will obey the rules for amateur radio in my country. 3. I will not modify my log after the contest by using additional data sources to correct call signs / exchange errors. 4. I will accept the judging and scoring decisions of the contest sponsor as final. 5. I will adhere to the DX Code of Conduct in my operating style. 6. I will yield my frequency to any emergency communications activity. And finally, number 7. I will operate my transmitter with sufficient signal quality to minimize interference to others. That's the Contester's Code of Ethics. I'll tell you what Rick K9QDP was telling me when I read that information. He was telling me, if everybody observed those codes to the letter, there would be no HF contact at all. Okay. Do we have any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now. Okay. Well, now I'll just go ahead and read the amateur's code. 1. The amateur is considerate. He never knowingly uses the air in such a way as to lessen the pleasure of others. 2. The amateur is loyal. He offers his loyalty, encouragement, and his support to his fellow radio amateurs, his local club, and to the American Radio Relay League to which amateur radio is represented. 3. The amateur is progressive. He keeps his station abreast of science. It is well built and efficient. His operating practice is above reproach. 4. The amateur is friendly. Sole and patience anyone requested. Friendly advice and counsel to the beginner. Kind assistance, cooperation, and consideration for the interests of others. These are marks of the amateur spirit. 5, and this is very important. The amateur is balanced. Radio is his hobby. He never allows it to interfere with any of his duties he holds in his home, his job, his school, or his community. And finally, number 6, the amateur is patriotic. His knowledge and his station are always ready for the service of his country and his community. That's the amateur's code. As Tony, N9RFD or EC here in Stevenson County says, something to live by not only on the radio but throughout life itself. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations that like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, at this time, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my honorary check-ins. Let's see. Justin, K9FD honorary check-in. One of the best guys in the whole world. He doesn't check in every Friday night, but he listens every Friday night. Richard, N9ZO in Belvedere. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and put down Kurt. KD9N. I talked to him earlier, saying he might check it, maybe he forgot. Okay, and I'm also going to put down the K9FLO. HC honorary check-in. Okay. Okay, let's see. If we have any more stations you want to check in, please call now. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to better go ahead and see. Do my Stevenson County check-in. W9MSL. Win. HC honorary check-in. Okay, let's see. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater and Rockford, transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Do we have any more stations you want to check in? Please call now.
Kilo Bravo 9, Sugar Victor.
KB9SSV, good evening, Mike. What's going on with you?
Not too much. Just happened to be down here in the shack. I'm usually not down here at this time of night, but I had some things to do, and I heard you out there calling for check-ins, and I was down here and thought I'd check in, and just kind of enjoying the day today. Nice little bit of sunlight we had, and that's about it. Back to you, Jimmy.
Well, sounds good. Just kind of enjoying the day too. I'll tell you what, that the weather's not bad. Wait till it's starting Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to get back to the low to mid 80s again.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised it stayed this cool for this long.
you remember back in some of the years we were roasting around this time, or even a month before this.
I remember when my junior and senior years in high school, this is 1966 and 67, we had snow on the ground in the early part and middle parts of May. That's for sure. And I remember May of 67, we had about a couple of inches on the ground. This was right after the Belvedere tornado. I definitely remember that very well.
I remember it in June of 67. There's still, well, by that time it was like ice. But they had it piled up so high that it was still there in June. It was like basically just clumps of that real, like ice, kind of like what volcanic lava would feel like. It's like jagged edged ice or something. But it's still there in June, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I think we had a cool summer that year too. We only had a few hot days till about the end of June, and I think that was it. It might have gotten hot in August too. I don't remember, but yeah, that's the way it was. Cause that was the summer that I graduated from high school back in '67.
I think I was like in 7th grade or something, and 8th grade. We're playing softball. I just happened to look over at the big pile, and it's still there. It wasn't a lot. It was only about, it shoveled down to about maybe 6 inches or so. And it was basically just remnants, but nevertheless, it was still there. Just, I don't know why that's etched in my brain, but it is.
Oh, yeah, sounds good, Mike. Hey, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for checking in. I'm sure I'll hear you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening Ragtune Network, or I will also be net control then.
All right there, Jimmy. Oh, one more thing. You don't hear any weird humming or fan noise in the background, do you?
No. All I hear is the sound of your voice.
That's good. I put a little tiny cooling fan on the top of this radio. I didn't know if it was going to be doing some weird inductance or not. All right, Jimmy, let's you get back to your net there. This is KD9SSV, back to the net.
Sounds good, Mike. Thanks for checking out. We're getting ready to wind it down anyway. Thanks for checking out. You know, it's always good to have some kind of little fan going there. You don't want all that. You don't want too much heat around your radio, that's for sure. Okay, Mike, 7-3, maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night in the Ragtune Net. K9GC, I'll be clear. Okay, any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, I got George N9WSQ, our club president, as an honorary check-in. KD9OVJ, John, HC honorary check-in. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yes, I gotta check this guy in. What's the matter? K9RFD Norm, it's the honorary check-in. I think I forgot to check in last week. K9KDT. Oh, Lord, I gotta check him in too. K9KDT, Larry, the king of CW. Well, he gets around to Wesley Wills. We'll find out when he might be already be there by now. So that's about it. You know what? Oh, I gotta check it out. KD9 K9 HC honorary ticket. Okay. If I hear anything about Larry K9 KCT, I'll let everybody know. We'll see if we can get him a radio, so at least he can stay in contact with us. I don't know how long he'll be in Wesley Wills, but hopefully he'll go home soon. He called me last Friday, or whatever. He told me a couple times he almost died, twice. But he said the Lord intervened, and I said that's great, that's great. We've had way too many silent keys already this brand new year. Enough is enough. Oh, let's see. Just a minute. Oh, what the heck? C9JZ. Mike HC honorary ticket. Okay. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay. I want to thank Dan, N9DCH, the trustee of this repeater, and the members of the 195 group for allowing us to use this repeater to host Friday Night Fun Net and all the other nets in the area. Okay, I'm going to run down the list of stations checked in so far. Myself, K9GCR, net control. N9DLB, Big Dave here in Freeport, who lives about a mile east of me, north of beautiful downtown Freeport. K9KKN, KD9MED, K9ASH. I talked to him, he wanted me to check in somebody else, and I forgot who it was. KD9CSN. Oh, I think I screwed up Duck's call sign. KD9COB, KD9CZZ, N9JTC, AK9F, H9NW, KD9YBG, KS9YI, Scott Monroe, W9WBB, WG9GG, AH2I, KS9QPL, K9MAP, K9MED, live streaming this net, recorded on the Facebook page, N9DEG, N9OEG, Chris and South Boyd, KS9DDF, John and Elgin, checked on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. W3MBX, Matt, KD9GDY, Jim, W9KLG, Kevin, KD9ACI. That was actually his niece or a family member called in and say she passed his, that was his better half. That's right. She passed her technician's test. K9YFT, N3KDP, checked on the hotline, K9RUK. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. K9RUK, Marv.
I'm here, K9RUK.
Okay, that's okay, Marv. I was just reading off all the stations that checked in on the net so far.
Yeah, I gotcha. I've been following it along.
Okay, sounds good there. Okay. Thanks. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net and the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, you know where your children are at. Lockdown, lockdown. Winnebago County Jail is now going into lockdown. Carrie K9MED was telling me he listens to the county jail frequencies on a scanner. Every night at 10 p.m. at this time, dispatch radios all corrections officers. Lockdown, lockdown. Time to put the jail in lockdown for the night. Lights out. Time to go to bed, jailbirds. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, I was finishing my check-in. K9FEO, Justin, N90, Richard, KD9 and Kurt, K9FLOD, W9MSL, Win here in Freeport, lives a few blocks west of me. KB9SSV, Mike. N9WSQ, KD9OVJ, K9RGG, K9KCT, KD9EPZ, and AC9JZ. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 on-air check-ins, 3 hotline check-ins. Let's see. 6 early bird check-ins. Now how many on-air check-ins did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 honorary check-ins for a grand total of 40 check-ins. Even Steven. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, I want to thank everybody for checking in. And let's see, it was a good turnout. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd get much of a turnout with everybody checking in early or short time tonight. So I thought, oh boy, okay. So that's good. Unofficial count of 40 check-ins. Okay, be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, and aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws, your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter at your grocery store. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your convenience store. Be sure you tell the clerk be sure you tell your waiters, your waitresses, your bartenders, and your friends and table at bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your local post office when you buy your stamps or envelopes or mail letters. Sure you tell your bank teller, your bank cashier when you go to withdraw money or put money in you won the lottery, you put money in the bank. Be sure you tell the members of your local PTA or PTO. Be sure you tell your priests, your ministers, your rabbis, your mullahs, your ayatollahs, or your imams. Be sure you tell your used car dealer, your new car dealer, your garage mechanic. Be sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, or divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, and of course your old ladies about the Friday Night Fun. The more check-ins better than that. Make sure you have a valid FCC license. Sorry, folks, we don't take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. If you sit in the clubhouse, clench your fist, or take a knee when the U.S. national anthem is being played, we don't take your check-ins. If you don't back the blue, we don't take your check-ins. That's just plain old all there is to it. Okay, any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Night before I close it down? Please call now. Okay, this concludes the Friday Night Fun Net for Friday, June 6th, 2025, the 81st anniversary of the D-Day Normandy invasions. I'm now going to close down this net and return to repeater to frequency normal amp radio use at 10:06 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 03 hours 6 minutes Zulu time with an unofficial count of 40 seconds. This is K9G Shar. Will now closing down this net and return to repeater to frequency normal amp radio use. Tell the reason, everybody. K9G Shar recorder. Wish you all very pleasant. Good night. K9MED, K9MED, K9G Shar.
KD9MED.
Go ahead and close it, Mike. 2 hours, 6 minutes net with an unofficial count of 40 seconds. Thanks.
All right, we'll get it posted there, Jimmy, as soon as we shut her down.
Okay, K9G Shar recorder. Good night.
All right, KD9MED clear, and good night.